Step into the future of cybersecurity and digital forensics.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Cybersecurity webinar series, part 2 of Network Security, Cyber Forensic, jointly certified by LA Bootcamp Private Limited and Chetnas Hasan Somani College of Commerce and Economics. I am Pranay from LA Group of Companies into implementation and training representing LA Bootcamps Private Limited. As demonstrated in the previous phase, we successfully executed various cybersecurity attacks in both virtual and physical environments and implemented security controls to detect and prevent them. We also observed how enterprise security works, particularly firewalls, a response to these threats in real time. How can we protect the threats in real time in firewall using hardware firewall as well as our Windows-based firewall? Before starting our next phase from LA Bootcamp, I would like to thank our Principal Jagtap and Vice Principal Ms. Naomi Francis and HOD BSCIT Dr. Savarna Reddy from Chetna College from this joint certification. Moving into the next important phase of this project, digital forensic and network traffic analysis. During each attack scenario, we continuously monitored and captured the network traffic using Wireshark. This packet captures, commonly known as PCAP files, serve as digital guidelines of the activities that occurred within the network. Using this PCAP file, we will conduct a forensic investigation to reconstruct the sequence of events, analyze the behavior of both the attacker as well as the target machines. We'll identify the source and destination of the traffic, examine the port numbers, protocol, whether the attack was successfully or migrated by the implemented security controls. Okay, so now we'll talk about the issuance of the certificate. So first, the certificate of competence awarded to the participant who have scored 50% or above in the post-webinar assessment. And after that, the certification to the participation awarded to the participants who attend the webinar and completed the learning session. A short online assessment will be conducted at the end of the webinar. So now we will be starting with our second phase of forensic investigation. Okay, so in first webinar, we have covered the attacks known as DOS attack, your FTP, SSH attack, Nmap scanning. So in every attack, we have captured every attack in the Wireshark or in the Excel file. So we just see about the Wireshark files. So these are the files which we have captured. We have shared to you the same files. This is the brute force attack. This is the FTP brute force. Okay. Similarly, we can see the Nmap TCP scan, this SSH brute force. Okay, so these are the Wireshark. As you can see, the type file is Wireshark capture file. So the extension of this file is .pcap file. So what we will see in this session, we'll see how we'll identify what is inside the file. What is the IP address of the victim? What is the IP address of the attacker machine? Which port number they are using? Which protocol? Which protocol they are using in that case? How the attacker has taken face? Everything we will see. So we cannot see every logs, how the file, what is the inside the file. So we use a tool known as AutoSpy tool to investigate everything. So first we will see what is inside the file. So I just open here Nmap TCP scan. First was a scanning procedure. I just open the TCP scan here. So this was the same capture file which we used in the last webinar. This is the Wireshark capture. So what we will see inside that, what attackers have happened. So in scanning, what flags are used? First is your RST flag, ACK flag, SYN flag. These are the flags which are used in Nmap scanning. So what we'll see, which IP address it was, how many IP address which were present in the scanning part. So as you can see, this was my attacker IP address and this was my victim IP address. SYN flag was used to start the communication. Acknowledgement flag was used to check whether it's authenticate or not. RST flag was used to close the communication. So what we'll try to find out, how many attacks were done from this IP address, what was the port number used, how many SYN flag was used in that case. So for that, the tool we're going to use is the AutoSpy tool. I just close this file here. Now we'll launch the AutoSpy tool here. I search AutoSpy. Okay, so before starting, I'll just give a poll to you what we can do here. Okay, so now as we have opened backstage. Okay, so as we have opened the AutoSpy tool here, now we'll see how to use this tool in this case. So we just click on the new case option. Now we have got a pop-up here of the case name. Like we have to give us some case name, like you can give any alphabet, any name you can give, because whatever scanning will do with the help of this tool, what this tool will do, this will investigate what is present inside that file. It will segregate every particular thing and give me a list of the IP address of whatever code or whatever command I will be giving to him. So we have to give a name here so that it will be saved in a particular folder, which folder we have to give that. So we'll give any name here. I'm just giving case 1 here. Now I have to give the location of that file. So I just click on the browse and you can select whatever location you want, where the file should be saved. Okay, that location you have to give. So I just give the D drive, which is already selected here, or you can just give the C drive also. Just you just have to see which drive is free in that case. So you can select the C drive here. Okay, as you can see, my D drive, 30 GB free space is there, but in my C drive, 86 GB free space is there. So I'll prefer C drive here in this case. In case type, just select the single user, don't select the multi-user option. After that, down you will be able to see the case data will be stored in the following directory. So what it is saying, whatever file name you have entered here, whatever location you have given here, it will be saved in this location. Now we have to click on the next. Now it is asking what case number we have to give. So this is the optional. If you want to do, you can do it. If you want to skip, you can skip it. Like what is name, what phone number, what is the email address you want to give. You can write or you can skip. This is the optional based. Click finish. Now it will take some time to load depending upon your processor of your system. Till that, I'll just display when polled to you. Okay. Okay, I hope your case file has been created successfully. If you want, you can check what location you have saved. Just go to the directory and just save in the D drive. I go to this PC in D drive. I will save that file. I will go to the D drive here. Here, my file name is case number 1. So you can see my folder has been successfully created. If I open this folder, what details they are having about the case report, like the report folder is there, log folder is there, cache folder is there. So for now, just folder is being created, and inside the folder, some mini folder has been created. So what are this folder? Whatever file I will be uploading, so it will be segregated in this part. In some reports part will be segregated, model part, log part, it will divide it into this part. So it is showing me what parts the folder will be created. So I hope you have completed this step. Now we have got an option here, generate new host name based on the data source. So if you want to generate new file, we'll click the first option here. Or if you have some existing file, you can select the use existing host option here. So for now, in case I have to select a new folder, so I will be selecting the first option here. After that, click next here. Now this is the main step, because which type of data source I want to select, it will depend what data you will be getting. So the first option is this image or VM file. If you are having an image file, for example, I will show you an example here. So this is my virtual machine folder. So what is a virtual machine? VMware. Whatever OS you want to install, we use VMware VirtualBox. In last webinar, I have explained you this thing. So this are my VM files here. If I want to open any VM file, if I want to investigate any VM file, I will be selecting this first option here. Okay, if there is any ISO file, I will be selecting this first option. So what this option will tell me, what is present inside that file. If I have created a Windows ISO file, I have created a Windows installation file, in that I have created a file here. Okay, any file, you can say Word file, Notepad file. I cannot investigate. If I open this folder here, this is a Windows file. What can I see? The installation step, the installation files, but I cannot see what are the folders which are present in this Windows file. How I can see? I have to open the VMware, and with the help of the VMware, I have to open this Windows. Only that, in case I can access this Windows, any folder, any file, or any PPT file. So I'm having only this one option. But if I want to investigate this without opening, without using that VMware, I can use this VMware auto spy tool, and then just select this first option. So this option will allow me to segregate the Word file, PPT file, whatever I want to distribute, whatever I want to divide that file. Okay, for this, I will be using this first option. After that, I'm having a second option, which is local disk. So what is the use of the local disk? I want to investigate on a particular drive. So what is this drive? So I'm having two drives here, C drive and D drive. If I want to investigate on a particular drive, I will be selecting this second option, local disk. If you want to investigate on a pen drive or hard disk, whatever drive, so that time you can select this local disk. Okay, so particular option is there are every specific option is there to the specific thing. If you want to investigate a VM file, you cannot select this second option, local disk. For that, you have to go to the first option only. If you want to select a disk or any pen drive or hard disk, you have to select this second option. You cannot select this first option in that case. Third option is logical files. So if I want to scan or investigate on a particular folder or any file means any file, you can see your PPT file, your Word file, the PCAP file from Wireshark, the Excel file, any file. In that case, I will be selecting this logical option. So now in this case, this second and third option is not that different. Just take an example. You have 100 files. In a drive, there are 100 folders. Okay, but you want to investigate on a single folder only. You can select the second option also. You can select this third option also. But what will happen? The time span will be more. if you're selecting the second option, what this option will do, it will scan every folder which is present inside that drive. If 100 folders are there, it will scan every 100 folders. So it will take more time in that case. Okay, but I want to scan only folder number 1, so I cannot use the second option. I have to use this logical files because time will be wasted. Okay, so in this case, if I want to select single folder, single file, I will be selecting this third option here. Now, after that, there's a fourth option here, unallocated space image file. So why this file is used? So if there is a case where your drive has been deleted or your pen drive has been deleted, there is some unallocated space in that case. So in this, we're using this fourth option. So I'll just give you an example of that. If you open your disk manager, disk partition, you can see. In disk partition, you can see I have a C drive here, I have a D drive here, and there are some spaces which are allotted for some specific things. So just ignore this. We'll focus on this unallocated space, which is for 5 GB. So this 5 GB, I'm not able to see anywhere here. In this partition section, I can see this unallocated 5 GB file space here. So in this unallocated, there must be some files which has been deleted, because whenever I create a drive, it will be in this form, C drive. If I delete this drive, it will go to this unallocated segment. So in this segment, whatever folders, whatever files I'm having, it will get deleted temporarily. Because if I convert this unallocated drive into the normal form of any drive, I won't be able to access the file folders or anything which was present in that case. It will get deleted permanently or temporarily, you can say. Why permanently? Because you cannot access this file. But if you want to access that file, you have to use this auto spy tool, this fourth option, which is unallocated space image file here. By using this option, you can retrieve that deleted data, or you can view that data which has in the form of metadata form. You can see the file properties, the what is the location of the file, when it was created, time span, everything. So this were the four options which is very important while investigating any folder, any drive, or any VM file in that case. So now we are going to investigate a folder here. So we will be selecting a third option here, which is logical files. So select this option and click next here. So till then, I'll just display you when poll 2 on screen. I hope you have got this option, select data source option here. So till now, just give a recap of that. We have opened the AutoSpy tool. We created a case here. After creating the case, we got the option here, add data source, and that will select the host here. Second option, which is select data source type. It means what it means, like which type of data you are having, a folder, file, disk, drive, pen drive, hard disk, VM file, whatever option. What I selected here, I selected a folder option, which is local files here. After that, I've got the option here, select data source. What this option means, where your folder or where your file has been saved. So select that file wherever it has been saved in your system. So for that, I'll just click this add option here. Click on this add option. Click on this PC. So it might take some time on your PC because, as I already told you, it depends upon your processor. How much your processor speed up, it depends on that, how the tool will work in your system. If your process advanced, it's i7 or i5, Ryzen 5 or Ryzen 7, if your RAM is in good condition, the tool will work faster. If your requirements of your PC is low, the tool will be in slow state. It might hang up in some case, it might work slow in some cases, so just don't panic in that case. Now I've saved my every log files in my D drive. I will just selecting the D drive option here. In my D drive, I've got a folder here which is the webinar logs. I'm just opening that webinar log folder. Okay, so we have multiple Excel files here, Wireshark files here. So we'll start from Wireshark first. After that, I'll just explain you what we have inside that Excel files. So first, we'll be starting from the scanning part first. I'll select the Nmap scan first. Select that. You can add multiple files here if you want, or you can go with the single file. Click next here. Now this is the very important phase. Some people might stuck in this phase if they don't select proper ingest here. So what are this? These are all the modules. Which module you have to select, in what case, it's very important. So this is the first module, which is recent activity. So what does the module tells us? What is the recent activity you have done in your system? It will tell me every recent activity. It will show me every recent activity you have done. So if I select a file, in this case, a Wireshark file, so whatever recent activity has done in that file, it will show me everything. If you select a hard disk or a pen drive, it will show me whatever every recent activity it has been done in that case. Second is hash lookup. So there are many type of hash: MD5 hash, SHA5 hash, SH512 hash. There are types of hash file, which some are small encrypted, some are big encrypted. So whatever hash, if the hash is present inside that file, it will show me. If it is not present, it won't show. Third is file type indication. What types of file I'm having? It will display me, it will segregate me the types of file. Fourth is extension mismatch detector. If I select any option here, like if there are some similar file name, like similar word file name or similar name file, it will tell me that we are having this 3 extension same file here. So just it will display me whatever the same file is present. Fourth is embedded file extractor. So what it means, it will tell me if there is a zip file, it will extract me for it. So what would this option, what this model will do if I'm having 2 unzip file? So this tool will unzip that extra zip file and will display me what files or what data is present inside that zip file. So it's not necessary you have to unzip that. The tool will unzip me that case. I'm having a picture analyzer. So by word, you can know what this model will do. What it will do, it will try to find out what feature, what images it is present inside that folder or file or whatever I'm taking. That is what type of image it is. Example, metadata, when it was created, when it was clicked, about the properties of that image. It is a JPG image or it is any kind of other image. It is there. What is the site of the image, for example, etc., etc. After that, I'm having keyword search. So this option is also very important. This, you can see this model is very important. So if you click on this keyword search here, at right side you can see some options have been default selected. What are the options? Phone numbers, IP address, email address, URLs, files. So what this option will do, it will try to find out what are the phone numbers which are present inside the file, how many IP address are present inside that file. It won't give me how many IP address numbers are there. Like if there are 30 IP address, it won't tell me there are 30 IP address. It will display me every IP address present inside that file. After that, I've got an email address option here. How many email address are there? What email address are present inside that file? It will display me that. So same for the URL, same for the file. Okay, now if you want, because you can see if I want to display any port or any flag option here, so that option is not present here. So you have to add that option. You have to give the tag name in that case. So what keyword you want to search. So what this module will do, if I'm giving a keyword key name to this module, it will go to that file. It will go inside that file and it will see a search how many keywords are there. So now we have to give some keywords here to find out a particular word. Okay. So for that, you have to select the global settings here. In global setting, you have to click on this new list option. So what keyword you have to give? So in Nmap scanning, what were the common keywords were there? So Nmap scanning, what were the common keywords here? First were there flags. For example, I'm talking about the flags, which was RST flag. You have to write in capital letter. Don't write in small. If you write in small, it won't be displayed. So just make sure you have to write in capital letters here. Okay, after that, your SYN flag, which was very important. I just increase the font if so that you can see it properly. After that, there was ACK flag, because these three flags are very important. So these three keywords you can give. So now after scanning, what keywords you can give? I just open the file here, so it will be easy for us to the keywords. So this was a file. So here you can see everything, but it's like you have to search whatever, like everything here. So there are multiple IP address, multiple protocols are there, multiple flags are there, multiple data is there. So I have to see everything. I have to identify everything here. So it's like very hectic work. So what I will do, so for that I'm using this auto spy tool. So it will filter whatever things I don't want, whatever flag I will give, the keywords, it will display the flags or the keyword which I'm giving. So I'm just the scanning part. Yeah. So this thing with RST, ACK, yeah, this TCP port, and it is very important. TCP. After that, what can I give? Yeah, I have to give the IP address also. So what is the IP address? Just 2020.20.20. Okay, this is my IP address. You have to give the IP address which is displayed in your screen. Okay, don't give this IP address. Otherwise, it won't give you any data. Okay, after that, like only this, nothing extra you have to give. Or if you want some extra details like how much data, so this is the scan, RST scan, ACK scan was happened. So this is the port number 1720 from the center 46678. It was the receiver port number. If you want some specific data, you can give this port number also. If you don't want, you cannot give. Or some specific port number you have to, if you want, you can give that. So this are my keywords, which I will specify here. The tool, what I will give one by one keywords I will give, which was on RST, click OK. Okay, I can give list also here. No, just send ACK, TCP, 120. Okay, so I have given this much only. Now I have to add keywords inside your keywords option also. This was my background, this is my interior part. So in both I have to give the same thing. Exact match. Okay, done with this. Just click OK option here. Now I just move to the email phraser. So if there are if there are some email which are present, so what it will do, this keyword will find the email address here, and this email phraser, this model will do to find out information about that particular email. Keyword will find the email address. Email phraser model will try to find out if any information is gathering about that particular email or not. After that, encryption detection. If there are some file which is encrypted, so it try to decrypt that file so that we can get a proper data here or metadata. Okay. If you want, you can select every module here. It's fine, but just make sure don't select this cyber tried malware scanner and DJJ drone analyzer, because these two modules are paid one. Because this application is free one, but these two modules are paid one. You have to pay for this module. If you select this module, it won't work properly. It will give you error that some modules which you have selected are not being installed or are subscription based. So don't select this two module. So I'll just select this and I'll just explain you what is the GPA phraser here. It will try to find out the location of what the image, if the image is present. Same for the Yara analyzer for the image detection only. Virtual machine and extractor, if any virtual machine is present inside the image or inside the file, it will try to find out the VM images. So I will select the next here. Just wait till it get loaded. Till that, I just give a poll to you. The poll is on your display. Answer that. Okay, so now click this finish option here. I hope you have completed this earlier. Just maximize this tool. Click here. If it is in, if there's something pending, it will display here. Okay, so what it is telling, yeah, no node hash set. So the module which I selected, like the hash module. So what does the module is telling? There are no hash value present inside this file. If I click here, what it is telling me, hashed activity. So it will display me hash lookup, no hash lookup, no hash lookup is fine. Recent activity. So I can display something here. Just cross it. That's not necessary. So now I will explain about this GUI, about whatever is the interface, what the interface is telling. So you can get option here, add data source. If you want to add an external data source, you can select this option, or you can see what is happening inside that. Okay, so now there is a first option, which is data source. If I click this plus option here, it's telling me what data source you have added. If I click this plus option here, again plus option. So this is the file which I've added. This is the file name and maps tcpscan.pkpng. This is the file I've added, and this autospy tool. After that, I'm getting some file views option here. Okay. So what is this file views option? File types. What are the file type it is having? So I click this option. I think I won't able to find anything. Why? Because what is the meaning of the file types? It means it should be a folder. But what I've added a file here. I've not added a folder here. So if I'm not adding a folder, then how it will show me what are the file types? So I've added a file here, so it will give me the information about that file only. So this file view option is not necessary for now. So when, like in which case this option will be, I will be using this option where I'm adding any folder and any type of data here or any drive here. Now I'll just select the deleted file. So again, I won't be able to see any deleted files here because I've added a file, like a PCAP file here. If there was any folder, in that case, I can see what deleted file they are having. Let's get this option. Now I will go to this MB file size option. So my data is less than 50 MB. That's why not a single option will be collected. What is the first option? If your data is within the 50 and 200 MB, it will be selected one. If the data is 200 to 1 GB MB, the data will be selected one. If the data is above 1 GB, then the data will be selected one. So in my case, my data is less than 50 MB. That's why nothing is showing here. So I'll just click minus here. So now you can see there is an option here, analysis result. So what does analysis result tells us? For whatever the keyword I've entered there, it has displayed me every keyword option there. If I click plus option here, you can see what was my first keyword here, IP address. Second is my RST flag. Third is my URL, and after that my file here. If I click, you can see some two options, single literal keyword search. So it is 00, so no necessary to see that. If I see the third option, which is IP address, if I click on the plus option here, you can see in bracket 12 is written. It means they have found 12 IP address. I click this option, click this plus option. Yeah, you can see there are 12 different type of IP address. It has been located. So it's 00. This is my 1010. This is my victim IP. You can see 2021. There is another some IPs there. This is 888.8.4. This is my DNS IP. So by using this tool, my work is so simplified that I don't have to open that file and I have to search for how many IP addresses it is having. So this tool has done my work in a simplified way. it is given whatever IP address it is present, it is displayed me all the IP address. After that, I have one more keyword here, which is RST. If I click on this keyword, so what is RST? If I click on that RST, you can see there is IP address. So if I click on this IP address, I can see there is a file here. If I click on this file, so there was one data which is in blue column here. What it tells, this is the address, destination port is 0, index finder, whatever the information we have got. So what this information tells me that in this IP address, RST flag was used. So if I want to identify that where this RST flag was used, so I don't need to search every packets or every line of the packets. So this tool has done like simplified method. So in this IP address, my RST flag was used. Similarly, there is one more IP address, this 202020 0. So similarly, on my this IP address also, my RST flag was used. So you can get about this IP address information also. If you click this file here, you can see the source, and this is the source IP address, which port number it has used, what is destination IP address, destination port number, okay, etc. information. The information about the PC. Right? So this much. I have one more option here, which is the TCP. So this was the TCP flag which was raised. So in this TCP also RST flag was used. So I will close, minimize this option. Now we'll click on this URL option here. Click on this URL. Double click on this whatever page I'm getting. So in my Wireshark file which I have captured, so inside that there were some URLs which was captured. So it has showed me whatever URL was present inside that. So this I think 7 URLs are there which was present inside my Wireshark captured material. So I select this first URL here. Yeah. So some Microsoft URL was there. Okay. So I'm having one more URL here which is addressing URL. So it will tell me whatever URL which is in working condition or in not working condition. If we just copy paste the data, you can just say about same as a control find and replace. So it has displayed me whatever URL it was having. There's the addressing URL, discovery URL. Okay. We just close this option. Now there is one more option which is the file option. Okay, so well, like the same file option, nothing is there. So what this keyword has done, it had displayed me whatever info, whatever key, like wordings I want to search inside that file. It had displayed every wordings here. I don't have to search for every wordings there. So if I click on the score, suspicious, nothing is suspicious, like one is it's nothing. I click on the report, no reporting generated. So now I will see the above options. There's the image option here. If I click on this image, if there is image present inside Wireshark file, it will display me, or else it will show me empty. Yeah, simply there are no images are present inside this data source. Close this. Click on this type in option. Nothing is there in this, okay, because there is a single file which was present. We close this option. So now this reports were generated. You can use your own keywords if you want to find something any different except what I have done here. You can use your own keyword in that case and you can search that. So now after completing this, what you can do, how will you place, like how you will send this report to the person or whatever you, or whoever the person is, if you want to send, if you want to generate this report, you want to show to the person what you have generated. So how you will do this? You click on this generate report option here, and thus you will select the HTML report option. You click next here, click next. You want to select all the result. I just click on the result and finish. So now this is the location where your report has been saved. So which is C case1 report, case1 HTML, report.html. You can click here also, or you can go to the file location also. Yeah. So this is the HTML page. It's in very simplified form. In left column, it has showed me what are the how many keywords are there. If I click on the keywords, like if I want to select the IP address, if I click the IP address, it will show me the IP address which I used, where the IP address was used, in which part it was used. If I click on the RST flag, where the RST flag was used. If I click the URL, where the URL section was used. So it's very simplified stage. You can save this from the send, you can send this also. So this was our scanning part first. So before moving to the second Wireshark file, I will display you some questions on the screen. पानी देना, पानी पानी. Okay, so we'll just move to the second task. So first we have done then scanning. Second was our FTP brute force. So we close this application because we have to create a new case. We cannot overwrite case. You can even select add data source option here, but in our case we have having another file here. Another case is there. So we'll close this application. Let's close this report also. Again, open the application. click a new case. Now we'll queue case number 2. I will be selecting the same directory base where I would see it. You can see what is the name of your case file where it has been saved. Like I'm saving the C drive, so it's showing me see your file name. Click next. If you want to give the information related to the case number, you can give, or you can just finish this. We'll wait to complete. It will take some minutes. Okay, I hope you have completed till here. Your data source option is open. So now the same thing. Generate new host, name this data source option. Again, we have to create a new data source. So I will be selecting the first option. Click next here. We are having a second file. I'll just show you that file here. I'm going to the FTP brute force attack. So I'm going to select this file here. Logical files. Click next here. Go to the add option. I have to click on this PC. Open the D drive. It's my data source, okay, where I have saved. In your system, it will be different. So just make sure that in my webinar logs. So yeah, FTP brute force. Select next. No, the same thing. Okay. Just select whatever you want. I will just select the recent activity I want to see. I want to select the hash file if the hash file is present or not. The file type indication, what other types of file which are present, extension, mismatch indicator, similar file names, pitch analyze if there is image present or not. If it's like, and it is a Wireshark application, okay, a Wireshark data source we have captured. So you can assume there will be no image in this case. So you can deselect this option. Keyword search, so give some keywords here. So now I will open that. Just close this previous Wireshark. I like FTP it was, okay. Let's click on FTP. Yeah. So in this, what keyword I can give? Yeah, same. The source IP 2020, my destination IP 192.168. No, not this one. Not this one. I have to select FTP. So first will be my FTP flag, right? First FTP keyword will be there. This will be seen. After that, 10.10.10.2 destination IP 2020, the source IP. This 3 flag will be same. What will be the new keywords I can give? Which is the password required. Okay. After that, you can write 530, so it will display you it is a wrong password. 230 user login. You can give the number. So you have to note, right? You don't write this password required, just give the number. It will just show you the common flag here. So you just write here whatever things you have to give. IP address part will be same. I will not write FTP because every protocol is FTP only. So I write number here. It's 331, which was for password required. After that, these are my password attempt. Okay, so I can give this also. Write your pass. So it will give me this attempt one. After that, 530 code is for user cannot log in, and for 230 means user logged in successfully. So you can get the score also. So these are some keywords you can give. So now I will close this, go to my AutoSpy tool again. Yeah. In global settings, I just erase this, delete list, delete list, delete list. I don't know where this file is, so we just keep it. What I want to add, 331 to that, pass. After that, 530. Sorry, 530. After that, 230. Yeah, this much. Okay. Copy this, paste it here. Okay. Copy this new keyword, paste it here. Okay. New keywords, paste it here. Okay. Copy this new keyword, paste it here. Okay. Select this new keywords, paste it here. Click on OK. 530. You have to do for every keywords, because sometimes what it happens is just select this first option. If something is written, it will select that. If you go to second option, it will say it is empty, so it won't scan that again. So I will this for backup. Okay, so in every keyword I've mentioned the list here. Click the OK option, or rest nothing is needed here. You click next here, wait for to complete. Tell that okay, it has been completed. Yeah, I hope you have completed this. We'll click this finish option here. If I click on this icon, something is showing here, some notification is there. Same, I think here, same. No known hash set, like hash is not print. So same as the voice file, and there's also it didn't find any hash file here. So in data source, you will be able to see what type of file is there, what file was that. It has given information of that file. If you click on the metadata, where the file was saved. In file views, you cannot view anything because it is Wireshark PCAP file and it is not a folder, so nothing will be displayed. I will go to the analyst result. This is important for me. I'll click on the keyword list. So now, here, what can I see? First two options are empty. Second is my 10.10.10.10 to IP address, which is my attack IP address. I have some 5 IP address here. After that, I'm having a victim IP address 2020. In that also, 5 IP addresses are repeated. So in every case, 5 IP addresses are repeated. For 230, 331, 530, IP addresses are 10. Okay? So in the whole Wireshark scanning, 10 IP addresses were ruled out. Pass URL file. So now I'll open this first option, IP address. Click on this. Click this first option here. So where this IPS was used? So yeah, in this case, there was an 1010 IPS was used here 5 times because it was showing bracket 5. So 5 times this IPS was used here. After that, I'm getting a second option 2020 2020 4 times 20. So here it's like this is the destination IP address here, which is 2020, which is been used here. Okay. After that, if I click this third option, which is 230, in this file here, yeah. So you can see user 230 logged in. So it has given me that this flag was used in that PCAP file. So you can identify in this case. If I select this 530 option, select this file, yeah. So how much times this 530 was repeated? 3 times. If I click this 230, select this file, here only one time the 230 was repeated. But for the 530 code number was used 3 times. It means 3 times the user had logged in while running the Wireshark scan. After that, I click the pass option. So how much time the password repeated? I can see 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 to 5 times. So what was the pass option here? Brute force was done. So it was trying every password which is possible. Let's just repeat this 530 option. What was the 530? What does it signify me? What is the meaning of the 530? If I click 530, wait. 530, 530. Just search and yeah, 530 means user cannot log in. So what it tells me, at 5 times the user tried to access the FTP access, but 5 times it told that access is denied. And after that, pass. What this pass is telling me here? How many times he tried new attempts, new password attempts. It has showed me the new password attempts here. These are the password attempts it has tried. So how much time it has repeated? 4 to 5 times. So see how the work has been simplified. You can just generate this report and you can show him. Okay. After that, I have completed 530. Yeah, I can see here IP address option. So this are where the IP address which are used and the Wireshark. If you give proper keywords, you can see more information. So it depends what keywords you are giving. I'm giving just short keywords here. If you want more information, you have to give proper keywords in that case. So it will give you the exact result what you are expecting. So these are the list of IP addresses which are used in that Wireshark captured file. What are the scanning process were done? In that scanning process, this 8 IP address was used. Like file option is there, like nothing is there. So now generate this report. Like you click on the generate report, same HTML file. Next, next, all result I want, finish. So my test report has been generated. If I click this option, yeah, so you can see there are types of file. So it doesn't like just don't copy paste this. Why this is helpful? You can use, like I'm just showing you how to use this tool, how to use this model, whatever model you want to use, how to use that model, what is the use of that model, you can use in that case. Okay, so our second task of FTP brute force has been done. Before moving to the third, this is the question which is displayed on the screen. Okay, so now we'll move to the we'll move to the third task, which was a SH brute force. We close this, close this report here. I'll again open the auto spy tool. Click on the new case. I'm just giving a case number 3 here. Yeah, same base directory. What is located? Click next here. I can just skip this option. Finish. I hope you have completed till here. Journey to new host. Click next. Same for logical files, as I want to display the files here. Click next here. Now what I'm gonna add the third one, which is mine, SH256. So just click add option here, go to PC, click on the D drive, webinar logs, and select SH256. Select next. Yeah, same. Just change. What you will change? The keywords here. Delete this previous keywords here. Now I will see what is inside that file. So depending on that, I will give the keywords. What is present inside the file? Yeah, so it was SH. So now what is started, your IP address will be same. So this two things will be same. My send destination IP address and my attack IP address. So this two will be same in every case because these are my main things. After that, what is used? Protocol is used. Protocol has been used here, SH version 2. As you know, SSH encrypted version. SSH is an encrypted version and FTP was de-encrypted. Like SH is a secure protocol, FTP is unsecure protocol. If you see about SSH only, you can see telnet is unsecure and SSH is secure protocol. So there's the first protocol, SH client protocol. You can see length option here. So what keywords can I give? You have to specify about things. If I see I can specify some length or some code here. What I'll do, this was some key action initiate was done. Let's see about that. What is inside? Okay, nothing specific is there. So what keywords can I give? Yeah, if I want to see the key access in it. So this is a similar length here, 1042. So I can give here 1042. So it will tell what if I give this keyword search. So what the result will give me? This result will give me how many times the key exchange, how many times the sender or the attacker machine tries to connect with the victim machine. After encrypted packet. So there are two like 140. I think this is different one. I cannot give this. Yeah, I can give this 110 encrypted packet. Like some packet was transferred from sender to receiver and from receiver to sender. So I can give this 110. If I scroll down more, just to see if there are any new packets are there. Yeah, new keys are also there. So I can give this flag also. Let's take down more. If I want to specify this client and server in different form, because you can see 110 new packet are for client also and for server also. So what can I do? I can write here client. It's not in capital, so I have to write in small here. This server also, so I have to write it is sorry, for server. Yeah. Nothing extra is there. So this is like, this is fine. Just copy this, go to the space, click new list, 10, 10, 10, 10, 1. I think 2 was there, just 2. Okay. New list, 20, 20, 20, 20. Okay. 1042. Safer side, copy this, because if there's a spelling mistake, it won't give us properly. So copy the whole. That 82. So now select the whole, copy, click whatever file you want, click on new keywords, paste the whole. Okay. Now click the OK option here. Keep everything same. Click on next. Wait till it'll get completed. So just wait for some time. Till that you can just solve the poll. I hope you have completed earlier. Click finish. If you click on the storage option, it's the same thing. I will display no hashes as found. Yeah, same thing. Click the dataset option. The file which I have selected will display here. Nothing will be there in this file view. If I click on this, yeah, this is interesting for me. Keywords. So yeah, I've got some email address here. That's the new thing which I've discovered till now. Because in previous 2 scan, we didn't find any email address, but in this we have got 29 email address. So this is the new thing which we have discovered. First is empty. If I click on this IP address, so 2 times the IP address repeated. It's inside was that. So here the IP address was repeated. If so, this IP address was also repeated. This is the keyword which was used. I'm interested in this email address because I've got 29 email address. So you can see Actually, this is not the exact email address, but where there is @opensh.com, so it is in form of email address. So it has taken as an email address here. So whether this email address proper working or not working, it doesn't clarify that. It is just like if the email address keyword is there, whatever email it is present, it will copy and paste it. So yeah, that's why the 20-year email address has been copied, because SSH is a secure protocol. So that's why email has been shown. Like I see, like this two are the DNS IP. This is my attacker. This is my victim, and there are this is my localhost, and there are some few IPs also present in URL section. If I click, yeah, some websites URL also there. File, yeah, nothing. Same thing as compared to FTP. But what is the new thing which I discovered about the email address? In the FTP, we didn't find the email address here, but in SH, we got the email address because it was encrypted. So some new things were discovered. So now you can close this. Click on the generate report. Yeah, select HTML. Click next here. Click next. Click all result. On finish. So the report has been generated. You can click on this report. So what it tells case number, what is the case number, what is how many data has been we got. Uh, After that, image history, what was the image history, status was completed or not completed, the data source name, what module I used in this. So it is like if I deselect any module, it won't show me like what are the modules I selected. It will displayed me that model, what modules I used in the scanning part. If I click on the keywords, yeah, so where the keyword was used. So the report has been generated in a proper way. So you can just give this report, submit this report if you want. Okay, so now moving with the fourth task, which was our DOS attack. Before moving that, I just give a quiz here on the screen. Yeah, you just answered about the poll here. What is the poll? Which field records the exact date and time of uh, at which an event occurred? So the answer is timestamp. Why the answer is timestamp? Because that option will explain me, tell me what time that event was occurred, what date the event was occurred. Okay, so like you can say the which date, which time slot, uh, like it's a month, which date, which year, or which hour or minute. So that's correct answer, timestamp. Okay. So there is, I think, some people have selected the wrong answer, which is the cache size. So why we use cache is cache means your memory storage, where data gets stored, temporary data gets stored. So that's it. So that is a cache size used. Cache is used to select a temporary data storage. Like for example, what you're doing browsing or something. So temporary storage is save in your cache size. Second is the bandwidth option. Bandwidth is the total number of internet you are receiving. Like if you're purchasing 1 Gbps internet, so the 1 Gbps is the speed, the bandwidth of your internet. And the fourth is display resolution, like what display resolution you're getting. So all the three options are wrong. The correct is timestamp. Okay, so we'll move to the fourth task, which is what DOS attack. Close this auto spy. Okay, so I'm having, I'll just rename it. I've given a wrong name here. It was my DOS attack. Yeah. Again, open that application, Auto Spy. Yeah. Giving a new case number 4. Location is selected by default. Click next here. Skip this option. Click finish. Yeah, same generate new host. Click next. We are having a file here, so we're selecting the logical file option. Add the file here. Click on add to PC, D drive. Okay. Your webinar logs, DOS attack. Select that. Click next. Go to the keyword search because this is the important. Rest everything will be same. You're just changing the keywords. Remove this. Don't remove the IP address because as if in DOS attack also the both the IP address will be same only. So don't remove the IP address. Now we'll open that file and let's see what flags or sorry, what keywords can we give. Okay, so this was the DOS attack. It will be sense in packet only. I don't want to give any just mix all the filters I want to see. Yeah, so this are my filters. Sense and sen. If I scroll down, I'm able to see my attack IP address. Then yeah, no, I'm not having any IP address. Mm. So first is my S1 flag here. I just click the bracket also so that it will display properly. So this is the whole bracket is used. So this things will be removed. Bracket SYN bracket close. Sorry. After that, what are the more flags? I can select the 53 not select because sin packet I already selected. There are more sin packets. Hmm. Like nothing is different. I can see, you can see which black sin packet, all the sin packets are there. There is some red option here. Yeah. So you have some RST and ACK packets flag also. So I can give one more keyword here, which is RST, comma ACK. I think there is nothing new in this. There is one more IP address which has been repeated many times, 7277. Just copy this IP address here. Uh, 72.177. So in this, we are just having this 4 keywords. Okay. So remove this attack IP also. Because in DOS attack, my IP is changed. That's why my 10.10.10 IP was not displayed. Because my IP address was changed. The sender IP address, attacker IP address was changed. That's why and when DOS attack and sorry, in this my Wireshark scanning, I'm not able to see my the 10.10.2 IP. So I just no, that is click OK option, click next. Wait for some time till it get finished. Till that, you can give a quiz answer, which is displayed on the screen. I hope you have completed till here. We'll click finish. Okay, in this there are less reports have been generated. Won't waste time just by viewing this as if you know everything will be empty only. We'll go to the keyword option directly. So my 2020 has been repeated, some URL has been repeated, file has been repeated. I think my flags didn't work properly. Yeah, my flags didn't work. I think the flags command was wrong or something happened. I will give the flag again and go to the add data source option again. Next logical file, add the cross attack. Next keyword search. What can I give? I will write here RST. I don't give bracket here. I think because of the bracket, it didn't show me. I'll just remove the bracket. Yeah, I think because of the bracket, it didn't show me properly. So I will remove the bracket. Simply remove the RST, SYN, two different packet in same here also. Just edit this. I want RST here. Edit this. I want SYN packet. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Next. Yeah. Finish. Okay, now you can see there are like more keywords have been hit. First two empty, after that third is IP address. Which is collected. Yeah, in this case, two or three, 5 times IP address was repeated. How many IP address are there if I see the number of IP address? So there are 00 localhost IP is there, 2020 IP address, a single IP address. There is 20.249, which is you can see attacker IP address there. 23, one more attacker IP address, because what happens DOS attack, the IP gets changed number of times. If I am selecting 100 packets of DOS attack, so the IP will be changing every 30 or to 40 attacks. Why? So that the so the defender machine will not able to identify which IP is being used to attack. If they block one IP, from the second IP, the attack will be starting. After that, there is a URL option here. So there are some URLs which are displayed. Same for the file. Yeah, some files are there. So nothing new is there in this. If I want, I can display the length also. Like you can see for the 54 length, RST and ACK packet was there. So what can I do? I will close this case here. New case, which shows my case number 5. Next, skip this. Generate new host, local disk, add that DOS attack. Because the RST is not been displayed to me. Yeah. So I will delete this. What can I add in? Instead of RST, I can write the number of the length number. So if I want to display RST in ECK, by writing RST in ECK, the packet, the flag is not been displayed properly. So I can write the length here. So it is 54 length is there. So new list 54 I can write here. Okay. For SYN, what is the length here? 60 is length is there. So in this way, you can change your keywords here. If it is not showing, you can change the keyword according to the packet which is captured. So just scroll down if there is any other. No, this only. Nothing new. Let's read this. RSTSY. I just edit this to 54 and it is 60. Nothing. Okay, next. Click on finish. Yeah, same information I've got. And I click to generate report. Next, next, and finish. So my report has been generated successfully. So yeah, it showed me what keywords, how many keywords it has hit, what are the keywords. Case summary, I can see what module I've used here. So I've completed with the fourth task here, which was my first was my scanning, second was my FP brute force, third was my search brute force, and last was my toss attack. Now we will see some Excel file which is malware hunting. Till that, will I just display when Q's question to you on the screen. So now we have completed with the Wireshark. Now we'll go to the Excel file. Close this. Close this report. So this with the Wireshark we captured in the last webinar. Now we'll go to some malware logs. So I've captured some logs like malware detected in a machine. I've sent this to you also. So there's a first we're gonna select malware logs one. I just open this log so that I can give a specific. So we have 20 logs here. So we'll see one by one. So in this, what things are present, the logs, serial number, timestamp, like date, time, event type, what event was occurred, severity, it's from low, medium, high critical, what is the source IP, the destination IP, what is the port number, what is the protocol, if it is open or not, what file it was used. Yeah, you can see there's a hash also. The previous we are not able to find a hash file. Which user was used, what was the device, what action was taken, and what is the remark. That was the same. I think there are 30 log files are there. So we'll try to identify. And first log, what we will see, we'll see the time. And time is this different for everything. So the date is also different. So we'll just skip this time and log number. We'll concentrate on this event type. So what is the keyword we're gonna search in this? If there is event type was occurred in the C2 communication, event type is occurred. So in that event type, what things will occur? So we'll use this communication keyword here. Just copy this, display in the. Okay, how many critical events have occurred? Critical. What more events I can give? Let's just see the second file also, so they can give an idea. Yeah. So yeah, just I think I will give two keywords only. Okay. I will open the AutoSpy tool again. I will see one by one. After that, in every file, we see different type of keyword. So in this, we just see what event type was occurred. If in C2 communication, how many C2 communication event was occurred, and how many critical was there. Just two keywords. So with the new case option, it gives a case number here. Here's case number 5. Click next. And sorry, case numbers are already there. Case number 6. Click next here. Finish. Click next here. So same, we are having a Excel file. So we'll select the logical file option. Click next. Add that file. We have malware logs one. Select next. We're going to add some keywords. So we go to the keyword search, scroll to global sorting settings. Delete all this list. I don't want this list now. What is the first? C2 communication. Second is mine, critical. How many critical events happen? Okay. Keywords critical. Okay. Next here. Just wait till it gets finished. Yeah, it's done. Yeah. So yeah, it is done completely. If I click here, what is the error? Yeah, no hash has set bytes there because I didn't give any keywords for hash. That's why. I think there is some pop-up in the metadata. I see. Yeah, it's a malware log. That's why. So just ignore this. we'll concentrate on the keyword hits, but because you're focusing on the keywords only, click on the plus icon. So yeah, I can see there are two C2 communication event was occurred, and that C2 I say in that C2 communication event, and both things will happen. If I click on the C2 communication, so how many C2 communications are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think yeah, four C2 communication where it happened. So in that I can see how many in that one C2 communication was critical here. Second was also critical. If I third was medium, fourth was high, fifth was also in high state. And if I see the critical one here, and critical what things are, so there are how many critical? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 5 critical logs will happen in that case. So this is a very simplified thing. I can see how many critical things will happen. If I click on the IP address here, these are the total IP address which are present inside the Excel sheet. So this is a very simplified way. You can create a proper simplified way in your case. So I've taken the C2 communication in critical keywords. You can take any keywords you want depending upon your needs. Now I'll go to the generate option, generate report here. HTML1, click next here, next, all result, click on finish. Yeah, the link has been generated. Click on the link here. Click on the keyword heads. So it will display me the keywords for C2 communication. Click on the C2 communication. So this things will happen, and this with the IP address. So the work has been simplified for me very properly. After that, we'll move to the second Excel or malware logs second file. Till that, display a queues on screen. नहीं एक्चुअली पहला स्टेप हो So I have to see. So event type and CVT has been done. So I will select the source IP. Now I can select the source IP, which is just see which IP is been repeated or not. I think no IP has been repeated. Every IP is a new form. Same for the destination. There are every new IPs are there. So I cannot select the source or IP section here. Okay. So what keywords I can give? Yeah, this keywords we can give. Which how many open ports were there? How many open ports are there? And how many in open ports? How many ICMP protocol were used? So open ports and ICMP. Okay. Click OK. Next. Wait till it gets finished. Yeah, it's completed. Click on the finish option. We got 62 hits here. And the IP address will be repeated only. There are we got ICMP and open. So how many ICMP are repeated? If I click on this, I can see there was ICMP was repeated, but that time status was closed. Yeah, status was closed here. Second time it was repeated, that time status was open. Third time, fourth time, I think fifth, five, sorry, 13 times the ICMP was repeated. If I see what the open, what was the open actually? While scanning port status, so the port was on or off. So this was the protocol. So it was opened or not open. I want to see that. So first time when ICMP was located, that time it was open. Second time, I think it was not open. Rest of the time it was closed only. So we can just identify how many times the ICMP was repeated and how many times the ICMP was open or closed. So yeah, we have completed that task. We can generate a report in this case. HTML next, all result click. It is generated. Click on this link to generate that. Open, yeah, if you can see this ICMP and open was detected here. These are the keywords I can give. Okay, we can close this. Now we'll go to a third sheet. Before moving to the third sheet, I will display you a quiz on the screen. quiz, quiz, quiz. Yeah, okay. So we'll close this case now. We'll move to the third sheet now. So in this, what we'll see, we have completed the event type, if severity, protocol, filter port number. Now we'll see types of file. So you can see there are some document.docm. These files are repeated many times. So I can give a keyword for this and keyword for some hash file. For this hash file I can give. And this keyword for this type of file. Open the AutoSpy tool. Click on the new case. Case number 8. Next. Skip this, finish. Generate new host next. Logical files next. Click on the add option. T. Vinalogs. Third file I want to select next. Next. We'll put some keywords here. So the old keywords will replace to this hash file here. Now in this also I have to add the same thing. Click OK. Click next. Let's wait. Complete this. Click finish. As you see, it is completed. Click the keywords. Just ignore this IP address. Click on this. We have got the hash file also. So let's see how many times it has repeated. For one time it is repeated, and that ports are unfiltered. UDP was there. Second time it was repeated. Third time it was repeated. Fourth, fifth. Okay, 5 to 6 times it was repeated. If I see about the file, let's see how many times this file was repeated. So first time, second time I think there was same hash file. Yeah, so that's it. So just generate the report. Next, finish. The report is generated. Click on this report. You can see a keyword for the hash value of given, the IP address. This is the same one. Okay, so before moving to the fifth file, I just give a quiz on the screen. Okay, so now we'll see the fourth Excel file here. Just close this. Now, what keywords we can put? How many times the user the guest, you can see that admin and guest were used. Okay, you can use 2 times. Admin and guest were used. And how many time it was server, what was the host device, and how many time it was blocked. So this way we're using 4 keywords here. So what will be our keywords? One will be our admin, one will be our guest, and the last, how many time it was blocked. So we'll close this and open it again. Case 9. Next. Step this. Up. Some keywords which we have selected. Delete this. Delete this. Admin. Test. So when block. Keep exact same, okay? It shouldn't be small or it shouldn't be capital. Exact, whatever it has written there, keep exact same here. Just copy this. Okay. Okay. Next. Wait till it get finished. Click finish here. Just ignore the IP address part and click on the admin part. So we have got admin things for the logs. If I click on the file, how many times the admin? One time the admin was reported, that time, first time the admin was reported, that time it was quarantined. So repeated connection attempt. So it means this user was used that time, like it was been using repeatedly, the user. So that's why the user was quarantined. Second time when the admin was used, it was allowed, but it was monitored, like what it was doing. So this was something FW, so suspicious behavior observed. Second time when the admin user tries to log in, that time some suspicious behavior was observed in that case. Third time when it was used, so when it logged into the server, it was logged in. So that time it was also quarantined. Why? Because malware signature match. So malware data was been sent from by this user. Fourth time, it was blocked because suspicious behavior observed. Fifth time, okay, fifth time, nothing is there. If I select about the block, how many users were like, in what case it was blocked? So first time someone was blocked, the user 2 was blocked to access the PC2. Why? IOC mismatch Intel feed. Input output port were mismatched. Second time who was blocked? admin was blocked because some suspicious activity was being used. Third time, employee B user was blocked. Some suspicious things were doing. And the last time, user 1 was blocked. Some malware signature was detected. Now let's see about the guest user, what the guest was doing here. Guest user was trying to access the server. Investigate happened in that case, nothing was there. Second time, the guest user tried to access the server, it was quarantined. Third time, when he tries to access the server, again it was quarantined. Okay, so this were three things. And how many times the server was been accessed? If I see this, click on there. Employee B tried to access the server, it was quarantined. Second time, the employee B tried to access the server, it was also quarantined. Third time, three times the employee B tried to access the server, three times it was quarantined. It means he was trying to brute force on that particular server. It means he was not having the access of that server. Let's see, third time we'll see. Fourth case, guest was tried to access. Two times guest tried to access. Again, employee B tried to access. After that, user 1 tried to access, and last, employee A tried to access. He was allowed. Only the employee A was having the authority to access the server. So, this for the investigation. We can generate a report on this. You click on generate report. Next. Next. Finish. So this way the report was generated. So we can specify, see some keywords here. What are the IP address were used? I will click on that. I don't want to see this. I want to see the admin part. How many admin user was used? Blocked user was used. Guest was used. So this report has been generated properly. So I will explain you this in a small theoretical part. What we have done till now. So what we have done in previous, this was a attacker machine. This was a attacker machine, okay, and this was a Windows Defender machine. This was a Kali. So we tried three attacks here. First was a nmap attack. Second was a FTP, brute force. Third was a SSH, brute force, and fourth was a DOS. So when we tried this four attacks from this attacker to this victim, so this victim opened an application known as Wireshark. So what happened when he opened the Wireshark application? All these attacks was captured by the Wireshark application first. So in this Wireshark application, what was captured? What time it was done, which protocol it was used. which port number it was used, and after that, definition of the packet. So for every attack, this Wireshark capturing was done. So we save this in a .pk png file, and after that we investigate this file using AutoSpy tool. So this was our whole practical theory we have taken. So in AutoSpy tool, what we did, we added that .pkng file. So what this tool helps us to do, try to search the exact result of IPs used, of port number, protocol, and types of flags used. So for that, what thing is necessary? We have to see proper keyword should be used. Keyword should be used proper. So by using this keyword, we can see everything in a simplified way. So for that, we have to search for the proper module in this case. Okay, after doing this, we have seen some Excel file of malware. And that we have given a proper keywords of module, and we got the exact result what we wanted. So this by doing this, our work gets simplified and we can get the exact result of what we wanted. टैब ठीक से पकड़े। Okay, LE Bootcamp trains not just a simulator tools, but we emphasize the most on physical licensed devices in a real world implementation and monitoring environment. We have three kind of training. Where first is a diploma, second is PG and certification program. Okay, this also helps you acquire individual OEM certification like CCNA, CH, firewall, and more. We extend our invitation to our office, those who would like to come to our office or would like to have a career in cybersecurity counseling. TMS will be happy to have you. We once again thank Principal Dr. Jagtap, Vice Principal Ms. Niome Fonseca, and HOD PCIT Dr. Savana Reddy of Chetana College and every single participant. Thank you for having for your attention.